So you've gone foraging and you've gathered a lot of sow thistle. Look at these beautiful roots as well. And these are lush, they're beautiful. And of course, a ton of dandelion. So what's next? And there's the dandelion root. So I have all this food. What do I do with it? I decided to work with the sow thistle first. Reason being is that there basically is no dirt on it. It was harvested from a very clean location. And as you can see, here's what I have so far. That's my discard pile. And what I'm doing, just to show, I want to cut further up the stem right here. Reason being, when I cut it, I don't want a lot of the midrib, first of all, because it's too thick. And when I cut it higher up, here is why I don't want to do it lower down. Hang on a sec. See if I can, there we go. You can get that milky latex there. I don't want that. Okay, so let's take a quick peek over here. This book is absolutely phenomenal. It cost a fortune, but it is well worth its weight in gold. And if you want, you can just stop the frame right here to continue reading that. And if you're interested in what book I have, this is the book. It is super thick, probably almost 3 inches. And the author, there we go, Daniel Moorman. He has done his homework and then some. So, first things first, I'm going to dry a lot of this out because I want to, once it's powdered, I'm going to put it with other plants to make my own vitamin pills. I have a sneaky feeling that's going to become the norm soon when Canada decides to ban nutritional supplements, which is, I think, coming in about a couple of years. And if you're interested in knowing more about that, I'll put a link to that below. Anyway, this is not getting political. Some of these will make it into a salad, of course. Some I'm going to dry out, and some I'm going to tincture. I have my dehydrator, or one of my dehydrators, loaded up with the sow thistle. And in here, I have some of my garden goodies with the sow thistle, and I'll be adding some dandelion to that. Pesto will be the end result. And now, that will be in another 6 weeks or so. What I did is I put all my plant matter in there, and I make sure all the air bubbles are released from here. And this is just regular vodka. And you want to make sure all the air bubbles are released so there's no oxidization. What I'm doing is I'm letting it sit for a little bit because some of that plant matter is going to absorb the alcohol and sink a little bit in the event that the pieces that are sticking up over the vodka right now, I don't know if you can see, I got the sun coming around now, but in any case, I want to make sure that if there are any bits of that plant sticking above the level of the vodka, I have to add a little bit more. And Dandelion, you're next. Dehydrator number 2, loaded up with dandelion. These I'm going to blanch and freeze. And all other dandelion leaves I have in my fridge to use as fresh greens, and I have also started some tincture. Now, the dandelion root. And here are the roots. I didn't get as many as I had hoped, but that's okay. There's always tomorrow. There's all the discard. And now I'm going to take these to my garden hose and clean them up. These dandelion roots are washed, scrubbed, and now they're sitting on my dryer out here in the backyard. It's just a homemade screen actually, and it works really well. And as long as the shade remains here, I'm just going to let them sit in the shade to dry. Do not want them in the sunshine under any circumstances because it will strip them of their nutrients. Once they are free of the water, I am going to chop them up very small. Some of them I will dry on my herb dryer, which actually is a hanging one. And I'll store those in a mason jar in a dark, cool location. And pretty much, well, I really didn't get all that much today. So tomorrow, what I'm going to do is repeat this process all over again. And when I have dried them, then I'm going to tincture some. So I want to thank you for watching right to the end of video number 199. Yeah, my next video is video number 200. I'm going to be finishing that one off this week, and I'm going to post it probably on Sunday. And I promise it was a long time in the making, and it's going to be a doozy. In any case, thank you to all my subscribers. And if you're new to my channel, if you can do me the kindness and consider subscribing. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it in your social media. Thank you.